Hey, good Monday morning. Yeah, Monday, June 21st, 2021, the first day of summer, official day. I hope everybody has a great day. I hope summer is a wonderful season for all of us. So today I want to talk about Jesus and what he shares with the people in Jerusalem. Yesterday I shared the message from Luke chapter 15, and I spoke about the prodigal son because I think all of us can relate to being lost. All of us can relate to walking away from family and walking away from people that we love, thinking that we have it all together, thinking that we know it all. And in reality, we don't. And why did Jesus share that parable? Well, even before he gets that parable, he shares a parable about the lost sheep. And in that story, the shepherd is willing to lead the 99 to go and find that one that's missing. A shepherd, yeah. And then the lost coin. Well, the woman searches frantically for that one coin that was lost. And then Jesus goes into the parable of the prodigal son. Why did he do it? Well, Luke chapter 15, verse 1, it says the tax collectors and the sinners were gathering around to hear Jesus. And you got to remember that these were people who were not included. They were outcast. These were folks who were not the pillars of society. And sometimes when you look around our communities, there are people that feel inadequate. People that feel like they're not going to be welcome. People that feel like the church has excluded them. Growing up, I've witnessed so many people like this. I mean, even myself. I didn't have good clothes to wear to church. I may have had a good pair of blue jeans, but that was about it. I didn't have a suit. I didn't have a tie. Now these days, things are a lot more relaxed when it comes to how people dress for church. And that's not a bad thing. I think it's a good thing because it allows more people to feel more comfortable to come. But there's so many people today who are stereotyped as sinners, quote unquote, outcast, people that wouldn't even be welcomed inside of a church. And Jesus, I think, is teaching not only the Pharisees and teachers of the law a lesson, but I think he's teaching us a lesson as well. That we are all created in God's image. And how can people encounter Jesus if we're going to kick them out, if we're going to turn our backs on them, if we're going to put a sign up outside that says everyone welcome, but, yeah, you see what I'm saying? So Jesus in Luke 15 verse 1, the tax collectors and sinners were all gathering around to hear him, but the Pharisees and teachers of the law muttered. Yeah, they muttered. This man welcomes sinners and he eats with them. Yeah, not only does he welcome them, but he eats with them. And they were quoting the Bible. Well, not the Bible, because the Bible wasn't written yet. But they were quoting the Old Testament, the scriptures. Yeah, because the Old Testament would not allow followers of God, Jews, to fellowship with these sinners, these tax collectors. Seriously, it's in the Bible. Psalm 1:1, Proverbs 1:15, Proverbs 13:20, Proverbs 14:7. It all speaks out against it. And you hear people say, well, it's in the Bible, so it must be true. Well, that's how the Pharisees must have been that day when they said that this man welcomes sinners and eats with them. And they were probably saying to themselves, well, you know what? It's in our holy word, so he shouldn't be doing that. But you got to remember that Jesus was fellowshipping with them to influence them, to show them God's way, the way of love, the way of peace, the way of forgiveness. And sometimes we're so busy pointing fingers and looking down on other people that we're more like those Pharisees. Yeah, and those teachers of the law. I hope and pray that we could be more like Jesus. Why? Well, because the tax collectors and sinners, they gathered around him to hear. They wanted to know God's way. But the Pharisees, teachers of the law, were so busy being judgmental and kicking them out. But thankfully, Jesus opened up his arms. And what does he do? He says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and heavy laden, and I'll give you rest." Hey, this is Pastor Bill from St. Luke's United Methodist Church, just encouraging all of you that we are in this together, that Jesus invites all of us to come. So come, follow him, and let's change our world. Hey, wherever you are, I hope you're happy, I hope you're healthy, and I hope you're safe. Have a great day, everyone. Enjoy summer. God bless.